If you are just spending your college life only on assignments and exams, then you are making the biggest mistake of your life. You spend 4 years in college, running in circles. Assignments, exams, grades, repeat. You finally graduate, clutch that degree, but when you land a job, you suddenly realize your expenses are more than your salary, and you don't have another option in your life because you don't have any other skill to use and generate money. And that's not imagination. That's the harsh truth of today's world. Everyone is preparing for a job that just fulfills their expenses, not the life they expected. But what if I told you that you'll never regret watching this video? And I'm not telling you this just to get views or increase my watch time. I will clarify the biggest decision of your whole life, the decision that will either lead your life forward or trap you like 90% of people. You will decide. Either you make a prison for yourself where you just follow the scripted circle of college, assignments, exams, grades, repeat, then land a job just to cover expenses, or you take the decision to leave your comfort zone while you're still young and set up the rest of your life so your choices are no longer controlled by your financial condition, where you're not under pressure to follow a scripted life just to cover expenses. And even if you don't get a job after completing your degree, you'll never face financial problems in your life because I will guide you on how to completely change the direction of your life. Yes, this path is hard to follow, but believe me, if you just adopt this mindset, you'll create an advantage, and that advantage will become the deciding factor of your life. If you spend your time learning a skill, and that skill turns into a money generator for you, then once you cover your expenses, that extra money will rule your life if you use it correctly and learn how to grow it. That's how you become wealthy, all because of one decision you took at the right time. And I will give you the full roadmap, the decisions you need to make to become financially independent with skills, not just random amounts of cash. If you are in college, this is the perfect time to take the first major decision of your life. And that first decision is this: change your mindset about your life. If you want to become financially free at an early age, the first thing you must be clear about is that you need to work harder than any random guy you see in your day-to-day life. And that is the first step of becoming the money generator man. So what decision do you need to take to become the money generator? And the answer is create the tool or skill that generates money for you. And how do you do this? Let me define it for you. In college, you study for almost 3 years. That equals about 1,000 days. And if you just take one skill and put your own hard effort into those 1,000 days to become the master of that field, then I don't think it's possible that after 1,000 days, you won't be able to generate money from that skill. And why am I saying this? Because you've probably heard it before. If you want to become the master of any field, just put 1,000 days into that field, and you'll rise into the top 1% of that particular field. So I hope you understand the point I'm trying to make. I'll clarify this more so you can get a better idea and decide if you should go for this or not. Just think about it. If you're treating college only for academic purposes, in my opinion, you're missing life-changing opportunities. So first, stop thinking that a degree is the only ticket to success. Because here's the truth. College is not just about academics. It's a launch pad. And the real rocket fuel? So don't waste your whole time on academics. Divide this time into 2 parts. The first part, where you complete your academics, and the second part, where you spend time mastering one skill that makes you the money generator man. If you follow this roadmap for 1,000 days with full honesty and put in your 1,000% effort, after 3 years, you will definitely become the master of that field. And you'll easily be able to generate money, no matter which industry you picked, no matter how hard that industry is, and no matter how much competition you face. You will definitely become the money generator man because you spent 1,000 days. I am not here to guide you on which industry is right for you, because I know most people choose their dream work and what to do to become successful. In this video, I'm just guiding you on where you have the time and how to use it. And in this time, people are distracted, so you will easily beat them and make money from that field. Because you also know people always want to be better than their competitor. So if you have more skill than your competitor, you will definitely be able to make money. But here is one problem. Managing both academics and learning skills is hard. But if you want to succeed, you need to put in effort and work hard, because shortcuts only exist in your mind, not in reality. So just work hard until you get success. Imagine this. You have 1,000 days of college ahead of you. Most students waste those days scrolling, partying, or drifting without direction. But if you treat these 1,000 days like a mission, you can come out not just with a degree, but as a master in your field, standing in the top 1%. So here's the blueprint. Stage 1, the first 100 days. This is where you lay the foundation. Forget shortcuts, forget distractions. For the first 100 days, focus on mastering the basics of your chosen field. Study every day, 3 to 4 hours of pure focus. No multitasking, no excuses. Build tiny projects, experiment, and create proof that you actually understand what you're learning. Think of it like building the ground floor of a skyscraper. If it's weak, the whole building collapses. Stage 2. The next 300 days. Now you're ready to go deeper. From day 101 to day 400, you move into intermediate growth. This is where you transform from a learner into a real brain that knows every concept about your field. Now you push yourself into advanced concepts, join communities and understand what they are actually doing, and try to replicate the same fundamentals in your own work. And when you face problems, try to find mentors who can guide you, and surround yourself with people better than you. Start building projects that are bigger, more ambitious, and during this time, start documenting your journey, whether through a blog, a YouTube channel, or a personal portfolio. And why do you need to document your journey? Because while documenting your journey, you create your own personal identity, like a personal brand, and that will help you more than anything else. Because if you have a personal brand, you show your entire life, what skills you have, what mindset you have, and if anyone needs the skills you have, this personal brand becomes the bridge between you and that person who really needs a skilled individual. But try to solve problems, because when you have posts about your work on your page, they reflect your potential. And that is the best way to build your own identity in this world. And most importantly, study the top 1% in your field. Watch how they work and then model that same discipline in your own life. Now, the most important stage comes in stage 3. This is where things shift. Knowledge isn't enough anymore. It's time to apply it. Ask yourself, how can I use my skill to solve real problems? That's where the money begins. Start freelancing, teaching, consulting, or interning, even if the money is small at first. What really matters is the experience. You have your own portfolio of real-world work that you created in stage 2, and now your portfolio will speak louder than your degree. Now you just need to focus on one thing: work as your craft requires, and most importantly, create your own style. That's what will give you a unique identity in your field. If you solve problems in your industry, and also successfully develop your own style after years of hard work. Now think about this. While in college, you spent your 1,000 days mastering one skill. After completing your academics, you won't have the pressure of depending on just one income source to cover all your expenses. You spent those 1,000 days mastering that one skill, and now you've become a money generator. That extra income is the deciding factor in your life. If you learn how to grow that money and use it wisely, you'll become wealthy at an early age. You'll have the freedom to make decisions that aren't influenced by financial struggles. That extra income is the deciding factor in your life. I hope you get my point and understand what I mean to say. I know it's hard to balance academics and mastering a skill at the same time, but once you put in the effort, you'll become a stress-free person for the rest of your life. You'll enjoy your life with the money you've earned through your hard work and your skills, exactly the way you want.